Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Laurie!
Well, in this video we're going to have a question and answer time. And one of the questions that has been asked us, is it safe now to travel in Mexico? Is it a good time to come down here and take a vacation? Mary wants to know, what are some of the things you should not take in Mexico when you come down and travel? Well, Mary, we're going to answer that question for you in this video.
Anthony wants to know, you need a vaccination to come to Mexico.
Well, Anthony, we're going to tell you about vaccinations and what you need and don't need to come in Mexico. Well, Frank, you've asked the question, do you need a visa to travel in Mexico? Well, we're going to talk about what you need to come to Mexico when you visit. Tammy, you've asked the great question. A lot of people ask this question. Do you bribe an official in Mexico? Let's say you get stopped by a policeman. Do you give them a bribe? If you're in a government building and you're doing paperwork, do you give them a bribe? Tammy, we are going to give you the inside track on that, what to do and what not to do. Frank and Stephanie are asking, where is a good place to go to an all-inclusive resort here in Mexico, where everything is taken care of, all the foods, the drinks, the entertainment, boat rides, snorkeling, just everything is taken care of. And they want to know what parts of Mexico is the best place to look. Also, they're asking, how much does it cost? What can they expect to pay for an all-inclusive resort? Well, Frank and Stephanie, we're going to tell you what we have found out to be the place to go. Now, we have never been in an all-inclusive resort, but for you, we're going to give you the answer.
Sylvia wants to know, how do I get from the airport to my hotel? Catherine wants to know, in Mexico, is a family vacation friendly?
Michael's asking the question, can he use his cell phone coming from the United States in Mexico, or is he going to need to buy a phone here in Mexico? Well, Michael, we're going to make it real simple for you.
Mary Jo asks,
Okay, is it a good idea?
Mary,
We're going to
take
get
five. Mary Jo was asked, is it good to have a traveling insurance to come to Mexico?
Jason wants to know about the pros and cons of having a temporary visa and driving his foreign-plated car in Mexico.
Well, people are asking us, how about our kitchen remodeling? So, well, in this video, it come up next video. We're gonna tell you about the kitchen remodeling.
That's right, next video, so look forward to that. We're excited about this new direction that we are going in. We're offering you a time of a private consultation that will be formulated directly to your needs. And so it's a 50-minute consultation, and how simplified it is to set up an appointment. Remember that we have over 60 years of travel internationally information, and we want to share that with you. So in our private conversation, we will be able to develop a personal plan that's going to save you a lot of time, save you money, save you frustration, and move this process possibly of moving to Mexico or another country to simplify it. There's a lot to know when you move into another country. But if you want to jump ahead of the line, if you want to get, the first-hand information that I can give you directly to help you specifically for your need, this is a service that's going to really help you. So step in front of the line, sign up. Right now, we are only taking a limited amount of callers, and we want to offer each one of you the first opportunity to take advantage of this service. And I know it's going to save you time, it's going to save you money, and it's going to give you lots and lots of great information. What you'll need to do is down below, there's going to be a link. That's in the description area down below where I'm making this video. If you tap on that, there's going to be a link to another video. And in that video, I'm going to explain to you what this program is all about. Also, what people ask us, what do they ask us, Lori?
They want to see what you do day to day.
Yeah, so they'd like to see, what it's like in the village and what we do. So what we've done this last week, we went around and we just took little snapshots of what's going on here. We have some interesting photographs that we want to share with you on the murals that are here. We're going to show you maybe Lori doing a little shopping, huh, Lori?
Yeah, because I like to shop, even though I didn't buy anything, I just want to go in and looking and touching stuff like that. So, okay.
So the question was, what about the drug violence in Mexico? And is it safe for foreigners to travel here in Mexico? Well, there has been times where foreigners have been killed in Mexico, but that's a rare occasion. It makes big news, but doesn't really happen. The real answer to the question of that is it is safe to travel in Mexico, but there are things that you don't want to do. So as an example, you don't want to carry a knife in Mexico. You don't want to try to come down with a gun. You're not going to do very well in Mexico. No. And also, you don't want to bring your recreational drugs in Mexico. You get busted, bang, you're in jail. That you don't want to have happen. So be careful where you are, in Mexico. Just use caution. In other words, you would take the same precautions that you would do any place, even maybe in your own neighborhood. So that's a basic rule. It is safe, but be careful and be smart. Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lori here.
Well, I'm going to take my mask off, to welcome and say hello, patrons.
Hello, patron.
Another thing that people don't realize, the different laws here in Mexico, they are different. As an example, in Mexico, if you're in a car accident and there's blood, maybe a bloody nose or, you broke the skin someplace and there's blood. Well, what they're going to do is they're going to take you to the police department. They're going to take both parties to the police department in the accident and see who was at fault. They're going to do a review there in the police department. So you could end up going to jail. Also, remember, you want to have your Mexican car insurance. So if you're renting a car, make sure that you have Mexican car insurance. That's very important. Lori, what are you getting there?
I get bolillo. It's a French bread. I'm going to make a French sandwich today. So I'm going to get a couple of this.
Gracias.
I'm going to make a barley sandwich. It's called French sandwich.
So it's a Vietnamese sandwich.
It's kind of Vietnamese sandwich. So because this bread is kind of too long, so I'm going to cut. So I open my bread. So first of all, I'm going to put a little bit of pickle in here.
Oh, tell us about the pickle.
The pickle is a carrot pickle. And let's go with the barley sandwich. And so you will see the ingredient, and then I'm going to put the chicken in. Oh, sloppy girl. Like that. It's a lot of meat. And I put my cilantro. Cilantro is just like that. You don't put too much. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more of a pickle here. Big sandwich. This pickle is easy to make. That's how it goes with the barley sandwich. And now it close. I ate my sandwich. Okay. I want to know it's good or not. I'm gonna cut a piece and try it. See how it works. Very good. Come and join me. Oh. Good sandwich.
Is it required to have a vaccination when you come into Mexico? No, you do not need to show a vaccination card. In fact, you actually don't even need to be vaccinated. Now, we recommend always to be vaccinated because there is a lot of the virus that is spreading down here like crazy. Just in our neighborhood, in the last 2 weeks, we've heard of 4 people dying. And I'm talking about expats dying. Now there's many, many more Mexicans dying. So you don't need a vaccination, but we recommend traveling, get a vaccination.
Okay. I'm passed.
You may ask, do you need a visa to travel in Mexico? Actually, what you'll receive a temporary visa, and it's a good for 180 days. So you can travel, come down here on vacation, and use that tourist visa for 180 days. I remember when I was that age. ¿Es bueno? Don't go. We have more videos to show you. Stay with us. Well, is it easy to come into Mexico right now? Well, yeah, it is easy because one of them is that a lot of countries, they have a lot of restrictions on coming into their country. As an example, Thailand, if you fly into Thailand right now, you're looking at getting only a 30-day visa there. If you come across by land, you're only getting how many days?
15 days.
15 days. So Mexico is very easy. You get a 180-day visa. No questions asked or answered. You just, simple, simple, simple. Where are you going, Lori?
I'm going to look at the shoe.
Okay. Women can never have enough shoes.
This is nice.
Saludos, Ajijic.
What about a bribe, huh, Lori? What about a bribe? You know, so let's say you're in a situation where you're driving your car and you make a wrong turn, you go down the wrong street, you also maybe a red light, you didn't stop, whatever it is. So a policeman pulls you over. Should you give him a bribe? Well, the short story of that is we have given bribes. And what I mean is that we look at it this way, that, what happens if you don't give them a little tip? We'll call it a tip now.
Well, they're gonna tell you to go pay at City Hall.
Yeah.
At the what do you call?
Yeah, the city hall.
Mm-hmm.
And so here you have to go down to the city hall. Maybe they're going to take you. Maybe it's on a Saturday. They're going to ask you to come back on Monday. You
Yeah.
don't want to do that. So we give them a little tip. And so that's what we've done. It moves much smoother. This way, they can do what they want to do with it. That is up to what we do, but you make your own judgment on that. What about all-inclusives? Oh, so Mexico has great all-inclusives. Now, the main area is around the Cancun area that has great all-inclusive resorts. And what is an all-inclusive resort? It is where a couple can go and they can stay for, let's say, a week, typically, where all the drinks, all the food, all the entertainment, it's like boating and snorkeling and sailing and anything like that is all-inclusive. It's all paid under one price. Another question somebody asked, what is the average cost of an all-inclusive? Okay, this is maybe a general idea. You better check it out yourself. But on the high end and the luxury end, you're looking about $3,500 for a week for two people. In the medium range, you're looking at somewhere around $1,800 to $2,200. And on the budget end, you're looking at probably somewhere around $1,200 to $1,800. So that gives you an idea what an all-inclusive is and what the rates are. When is the best times to travel in Mexico? Well, typically from November through April. That's the dry season, so you're not going to get all the rain along the beaches and you're not going to get the humidity. So typically, most convenient travel is during November through April.
The lake today is very, very glassy. You can see the shadow of the cloud and the mountain.
Now, is there transportation when you get to Mexico? Yes, there is. So taxis, Uber, bus systems, if you want to travel, through the interior part of Mexico, they have great buses. They even have internet on the buses. They're very luxury, reclining chairs, very comfortable. Around the little villages and the cities, then you have taxi cabs, the local buses, and so it's very easy to get around in Mexico. A lot of travelers want to know if they're coming into Mexico, will they be able to use their electrical appliances? Well, yes, you can, if you have electrical appliances from the United States and Canada. It's the same wattage, it's the same 110 voltage system in Mexico. If you're coming from Europe or a different country, then you're going to need to get an adapter. But for people from Canada and the United States, you don't need to bring an adapter. Getting from the airport to your hotel, well, that also is an easy process because typically they're going to have a taxi service and they're safe and they're convenient. So there'll be a little stand there that'll say taxi at the airport. You can pay them in advance. You will then get a quality insured taxi company that you feel comfortable with, and you'll be able to get to your destination. They do have Ubers, but you may need to leave the airport area and go outside of the airport to catch an Uber. Bus transportation also, but again, you'll probably need to leave the airport and go outside, maybe on the main street, to pick up Uber or the bus system there. But from the airport, we take a taxi. That's what is very simple and easy. Well, guess where we're at, people? Can you see the background? Does it look any different from where you are. Where are we at, Lori?
We at Costco in Guadalajara.
Yeah, so we came to do our shopping here. Let me show you what we've got. How about bringing your cell phone in Mexico? Okay, check with your local provider who you have your cell phone with. A lot of providers now offer that service. Okay, check with them. But if not, you can buy a little phone here, pretty cheap, maybe like $10, and you'll get usually about somewhere around an hour to 2 hours worth of phone data. Travel insurance, is that something that we recommend? Well, let us tell you what we do. We do get travel insurance when we travel internationally, and we've had to use it. And so it gives you an evacuation policy, where this way, if you need to be evacuated out of the country, then that's taken care of for you. Also, it will give you hospitalization and medical care. So this way in the country, you then can use their hospitals and their medical care. You will have to pay up front for all your services, but when you get back, you turn in those receipts to the insurance company and they will reimburse you. Did you know that every Friday we post a new video at 5 p.m. California time? Check it out. Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lori here.
Well, we're masked up, and I'm going to take it off right now to say hello to all of our patrons. Hello, everybody. Whoops, look.
Sorry.
Lori's picking her nose. Yeah. Bloop! Dang fly just got in the way. And we have somebody making a video of us making a video. Let me show you here. Say, where are you at?
Jerry and
Lori.
Go.
Lori.
Lori
We
here.
saw your videos, and that's part of why we moved here.
Oh.
Okay.
You're famous.
Thank you. Mary Jo asks, you need insurance to go,
Whoops, let's try that again.
Mary Jo was asked, do you need insurance to come? No.
No, that's not it.
Mary Jo asked,
Oh, it is beautiful.
it is beautiful. But 165 each.
165. $8.
$8.25.